Can you get peppermint? That's easy to get, right? So you have a responsibility now to share with others. And that's when you are nice to come on. Now we're here bearing gifts. And I have a few Bibles sticking out. And there's a reason why I'm going to give the Bible story. This series is going to be Bible focused. I'm going to make a very bold statement now. Very bold statement. This series, by the grace of God, we shall conclusively show that the best health manual, the best way to get instructions about your health is the Word of God. I am making a bold statement today. As a physician who has been in practice for over 20 years, much study, several specialties that I practice, and I'm making a bold statement that this book, the Holy Bible, is the more sure word and instruction in your health. Amen. And I'm going to go even be bolder in Jesus Christ. Amen. By the Spirit of God, we're going to prove it to you. Amen. That's a challenge. It's not a challenging word. Amen. Wow, what a challenge to start a program. So I'm not going to bring one of my medical textbook with you. This is my medical textbook. Amen. This is your medical textbook. Amen. And because it's your common medical book, is there anyone here who does not have a copy of our medical book we're going to use for the next 2 weeks? Is there someone here who doesn't have a Bible? Yes, this young man here? Beautiful. Praise the Lord indeed. Do we have a visitor here who does not have the health manual? Oh, the visitors over here. Well, here we go now. I think some of you guys look like sisters to me. No? Cousins? And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you guys one to share. We make a deal. Here's the deal. You come back for next week, and I give each of your Bible. Amen. That's a good deal. What do you think? Amen. Yes, man, that's a good deal. But you're going to work with her for the time being on this one, and we will come back next week. We're going to do what? Give you each a Bible. Is there another visitor? Absolutely, my sister. This is your, how do we hear you? Your medical book, your health manual. You have to say it first, man. Let me hear you say it. She's shy. Come, let's say it together. This is my medical book. Here you go. You have your medical book now. Another visitor who does not have, who is that? You come right here. You come, I see you, you come. Come, man, I want you to come. Yes, I see you. Come. No, seems the brother is coming. Who else? All right, I have two. You both of you come. Absolutely. Come here, my brother. I saw you this morning, and I've been praying for you. You believe that? I saw you stand out there. What's your name? Speed out, sir. One here. Wilshire what? Wilshire Roper. Wilshire. Pleasure having you, Wilshire. And I have two left. I'm giving you this one, Bishop. This is your medical manual. This will instruct you into not only physical health, but what kind of health. I see Wilson already. Wilson, you're there already, man. So Wilson, I want you to nudge someone over and take a seat amongst us. So you don't go back outside. You just see somebody down there with a bag on the seat and just nudge them like that and give them a smile. So Wilson, there you go, Wilson. Sit right there, Wilson. I see my sister came and his brother come. What's your name, my brother? Navi? Gavi. That's an interesting name. I know a friend who name is Navi, but you're Gavi. And where do you live, Gavi? Buff Bay. And you're? Alexia. Guess what? She's pretty and she have a nice name, so I'll give it to her. But guess what? I have one in store for you. But you have to come back for it. Alright, come touch me for that one. Praise the Lord. Alright, great, thank you. Please don't go far the seat right there. Now listen, friends. I want everyone to have their, because the Bible is our medical manual. And as I said before, we make a very strong statement. We are going to go over the next 2 weeks, prove that this book, friends, we're going to study some stuff in the book you won't believe it. I promise you that. That's a bold statement again. Are you going to say, really? That's what the Lord wants for my health? Both physically, spiritually, mentally, and socially? Huh? That's going to be the challenge. Now we're going to get started, and I'm going to ask the brother to assist me and let me see if we're up. We're going to jump right in our study right now. There we go. Now, when the Lord was preparing this series, the Lord said to me, you're born in Jamaica, you know Jamaicans, you are Jamaican, you love Jamaicans. So why not speak to Jamaicans in... Yes, man. So I'm not going to be speaking to you in Patois per se. I might break out sometime though. But the topics are in the Jamaican dialect. And here's the reason why. It will bring to you things that you are aware of. So for example, and I was on the plane, as I told you guys the last time, and I was sharing it with a sister on the plane. You remember that story? Yeah. And she come and say, preacher, man, easy now. Here's what we're going to discuss. So we're starting the 14th today to the 28th. The time, don't look at the time is going to change, alright? You heard the time change this morning, alright? You heard the time, right? I want you guys to come for 7, to be here in your seat for 7, because we're starting what time? 7:30 for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And on Sabbath we start early at 5:30. Are you following me, friends? Are we good here, friends? Yes, so that's the time change here. But here are the topics we're going to study. Where is Sickness Tek Yo? Sickness not take you before? Yes, we need to discuss that. We're going to discuss a pot of cook. That's this evening. Yes, we're going to discuss what's in that pot. You do have the right balance in the pot. Is just pure green banana in the pot? Or we have the full complement of health in the pot? Is that important to do? Yes! What about walk and live? And my favorite, bleach face and tight pants. You guys laughing? You guys laughing? Tight pants dangerous enough? Yeah. Come on, you're going to hear about that. We're going to prove to you that wearing tight pants about male and female can have serious health consequences. Yes. Don't want to talk about bleaching now. Bleaching is very dangerous. Come on, you need to hear it. Yes. Friends, are you hearing me? Yes. Next we're going to talk about you broke your heart, Hush. Hush, you broke your heart. Yeah? So we're going to apply some balm to the heart, to the broken heart. And what we think is that balm? Jesus, yes, you have to come there that one. Then we're going to talk about what? Cinnamon to win a man, or we're going to rename it precious blood. Whose blood do you think is most precious? Jesus. See, you guys catch it already. Alright, then we're going to talk about what? Blood that cleanses the clot. I'm not cursing. Because guess what? For us to get home in the Father's house, we have to have a certain clot that is cleansed by blood. Are you following me, friends? So you have to come and hear about that clot that's going to cleanse by the blood. Next one. Stronger than leak. Now this is the last one I prepare. You know the reason why? I was in Florida and I hear that the men down here smoking spliff and putting all kind of stinging spliff in burning fluid. Leak. And they're going mad. And I said, I have to go above me, Pastor. I have to talk about that. I have to talk about addiction and talk about the dangers of leak. Are you following me, friends? Yes, when you talk about that one, then we'll talk about what? Wash off for real. The real wash off. You know the reason why? We can't go to the Father's house dirty. So we have to have the real wash off. Between me and you, not the wash off with the old man saying you give. You understand, friends? Yeah. But which one wash off? The real wash off. The blood of Jesus wash off. And dip in that pool. Baptism. That's the true wash off we're going to look at. Then we're going to go into real issues now, heavy issues. Dopey. Now everybody afraid of dopey. For what reason I do not know. So we need to discuss dopey. And dopey. So dopey. So you need to bring your friends to hear about what happened to the person when they died. Did they walk the earth and they give a dream? Did they turn rolling calf? Nonsense. And we're going to use what? The Bible to prove it here. It makes sense, my friends? Yes, I want to see you back for that one. Then we're going to talk about what? You really believe the Obeah, man? Stand it, wait. You really believe the Obeah, man? Really do? You need to come back and hear the word of God to say about Obeah, man. And when you go and buy the hide of this and the hide of that, you're putting a curse on yourself. And you need to hear what the word of God has to say about that. Then we're going to talk about the true bulldog and dopey conqueror, otherwise known as Jesus Christ. So you have to come back and hear about that one. And then we're going to talk about what? Purple and red bling. Ooh. There's a certain woman in a purple and red bling. And you need to know who that woman is in a purple and red bling. Lest you start walk with her in purple and red bling, because she's not going the right way. I want to say purple and red bling, and I'm talking about a church in the biblical sense. Yes. Then we're going to talk about drop out of the round tree. You guys will get that. Drop out of the round tree. Isn't that a common Jamaican parlance? Yes, so we need to know what kind of round tree you drop out of. And then we're going to talk about this kettle named Jezebel. I know when I was preparing that, I said, let me go to Google and type in skettle. Pastor, guess what? They brought up a definition. So yes, kettle has a meaning in Jamaican language. Isn't that so? And this kettle named Jezebel. And friends, all we're discussing here is not height, it has to do with your health. Then we're going to talk about rest yourself. We need to rest ourselves now. We need to just chill out and rest ourselves. And then we're going to end by what? She see it, you do it, and the pain gone. And then we're going to close off. Now I spent a long time going through this because I want to realize that we're here to serve you. And we're not going to come and serve you far away from you. We are a part of you. The team you see here are Jamaicans. We have left, we have come back. Our heart is still here. Here. Our heart is with you. And we are here to serve you. So we're going to come very close to you. This is not going to be me talking to you and we up there. When I finish talk, I want you guys to talk back to me when I'm going to the door. I want to say, listen, preacher man, my auntie has a sore foot, you know, and it's a dream. You want to come look at it for me? Yes, I'm coming. That's the closest I want with you guys. Are you following the friends? You know, my mother pressure high and I'm not going down, and she can't come to clinic. I will come to you, and my team members will come to you. Are you following the friends? Because we're here to serve, not me. Serve? Yes, you get it again. All right, there you go now. So let's get started. We're going to go in our first lecture. And this I already have 30 minutes of taping. Alright, we're going to do the best we can. So let's get started. Where is Sickness Tek Yo? So do we agree that everybody wants to enjoy good health? Yes. The desire for good health is a personal need or concern for everyone. I had never met a man before who says I wish I was sick. Never met him before. I heard people say I wish they were pretty or tall or have money. But never ever said they wish they were sick. Isn't that true, my sister? Never heard that before. So everybody want to be healthy. What is that? A state of complete what? Physical, what else? Mental, social, spiritual well-being, and not merely absence of disease or infirmity. That's the WHO, the World Health Organization. So let me ask a question. Can somebody be physically strong but still sick? Yes, because they may have mental problem. You could have clear mental problem, no mental problem, strong body, but you have a problem with your wife. You have a social problem. Dog and puss in the house. Want to sleep on the roof, want to sleep in the bed. That's a problem, right? That's bad health. Spiritual well-being. Spiritual well-being is easily the most important well-being. You know why? Because spiritual well-being puts all the others in perspective. Friends, are you understand that? Yes. Friends, you can be poor. You can be physically broken. You can be mentally stressed. But Jesus Christ in your life, you are strong and healthy in part. Are you following the friends? So we're talking about a holistic concept of health. What are lifestyle diseases? The focus of this series is going to be about lifestyle diseases. These are conditions caused by poor nutrition, lack of physical activity, use of alcohol, use of tobacco, use of illicit drugs, maladaptive response to stress, violence, and irresponsible sexual practices. So that's going to be the focus of our discussion during the time. So, these are 4 big diseases of our lifestyle. Heart disease, hypertension, diabetes, and cancer. As we say, tomorrow starting at 4 o'clock, we'll be doing screen wear. Right here for sugar and pressure, diabetes and hypertension. Tomorrow starting what time? 4 o'clock. So I want to see you guys come on for that. Now, let's go straight to the point. Jamaica. These 4 diseases account for over half of persons who die in Jamaica. Say them with me. Heart disease, diabetes. I don't hear you. Come on, come let's start again, man. Come on. Heart disease, diabetes, obesity, cancer. That accounts for more than 56% of people who die. I want to focus on cancer this morning. What is a cancer? Very simple. It's an abnormal, uncontrolled growth of what? Cells. But here what I want you guys to remember about cancer. Cancer does what? Spread. Friends, you get that? When I was in medical school, that's one of the way you knew a cancer was a cancer. When it started what? Spread. So, cancer does what? Spread. And if it spread, it can do what? Kill you. Friends, are you following me? So you have this abnormal growth of cells and it tends to spread and it can kill you. There is something else like cancer we're going to talk about this morning. So cancer spreads. So cancer in the tissue, leave from the tissue in the blood vessel and leave from the blood vessel to your liver and to all over the body. You're riddled with cancer and sometimes you can die. Now cancer is one leading cause of sickness and death worldwide, with approximately 14 million new cases in 2012. Number of new cases expected to increase by 70% over the next 2 decades. Let me ask a question. Why do you think it's likely that cancer is going to increase over the next 10, 20 years? Because of how people eat, yes, smoking, drinking, lacking physical activity, not enough fruits and vegetables. Friends, are you understanding? Yes. So cancer is the second leading cause of death globally, friends. Some 8.8 million in 2015. And nearly 1 in 6 deaths was due to cancer. 7% of deaths from cancer occur in low and middle income countries like Jamaica. Now, I'm going to give you the 7 important warning signs of cancer. And if you have any of these, come check me. Or check one of the team members. Are you hearing me? Because we're here to serve you guys, alright? So, I change the bowel or bladder habits. You find yourself have this constipation, you can't understand the reason why. You may not be cancer, you may be cancer. Or bladder habits. You start passing blood in the urine. A sore that does not heal. And you are bleeding or discharge from the vagina. Not good sign. Think you are a lump in the breast or elsewhere. Indigestion or difficulty swallowing. Obvious change in a wart or mole on the skin. And a nagging cough or hoarseness. That's one of the classic features of what? Lung cancer. And our topic this morning is going to be mainly on lung cancer. But first I want you guys to take this home. It's important to see your doctor and be screened when? Regularly. Sisters, are you hearing me? Yes. You need to get those mammograms done and those pap smears done. Amen? Yes, you need to get them done, friends. And brothers, you need to get those prostate examinations done likewise. And those bowel tests done. Regularly. Because if you catch a cancer early, you can do what? You can cure it sometime, yes. So it's important. Now, these are the 5 leading causes of dietary problem that causes cancer in the world. Overweight and obesity, that increases your risk for cancer. Low fruit and vegetable intake, lack of physical activity, alcohol use and tobacco use. And I know you guys say, yes, Elder, but we're in Portland and Portland is so green and everything just flourish. But you'll be surprised the number of people who don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. Isn't that true? Yes. We like the white rice, white flour. Yes? We don't have 6 flour down, people don't even eat any food. It's true we're talking, man. Don't look at me like that. It's true we're talking. But that's not what the Lord wants for you. No. Fruits and vegetables is what He wants for you. Keep you healthy. So tobacco use is the most important risk factor for cancer and responds for almost a quarter of cancer deaths. No, let me raise your hand. Do you know anybody that smokes cigarettes? Just raise your hand. Raise your hand high, let me see you, man. High, let me see. Look at that, eh? No, keep them up. So listen now, keep them up. I'm going to charge you right now. You are responsible to help this person quit. No, keep the hands up straight, don't put it up. Keep the hands up. I'm charging you guys right now. So we're going to discuss this morning. We're going to show that Jesus Christ can bring deliverance. Amen. So I'm charging you guys right now. You can put your hands down now. You have been charged. So let's go there now. No. We have discussed the physical. We're going to transition into what now? Spiritual. So 1 Corinthians 15:46 says what? However, the spiritual is not first, but the natural, and afterward the spiritual. So what are we saying? And this is in the what? Natural, so it is in the what? Friends, are you seeing that? As we see that the physical, in the natural sense, cancer spreads and kills, we need to see it in the spiritual sense, what does not what? Spread and what? Kills. Are you seeing that? Everybody clear on that? So we're going to get a transition now. We're going from the what? Natural to the spiritual. So let's look at the question. So, when God formed man, it says what? And the Lord formed the man of dust of the ground. Genesis 2:7. And breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living one. So let me ask you guys a question. Since God created us, who do you think are the best health manual for us? You catch it now, you just got it. You see, friend, it makes sense now? If I buy a BMW, can I go to a Toyota dealer and say I want the manual for it? No, that's madness. That's madness, Pastor, right? I must go to the person who made the vehicle. And Jesus is the one who made us, so we're going to go to Him to know how to fix us. But the Word of God says what? Then God saw everything that He had made, indeed was very good. God looked and said, masterpiece, the human race, a masterpiece. But then I guess a question follows. How did sickness come about? That was not part of God's plan. So God had a plan called God's plan. Let me hear say God's plan. One more time. A third time. Alright, what's God's plan? God's plan is a mnemonic for what God created to keep man healthy. Let's look at it. So, G is for godly trust. O is for open air. D is for daily exercise. S is for sunlight. T is for proper rest. L is for lots of water. Always temperate. Be balanced in your eating and drinking and all aspects of your life. And nutrition. N is for nutrition. No. I want you guys to appreciate something. Before Adam and Eve sinned, God established His plan. Friends, are you following me? Yes. So if you look here, all the references here are in Genesis either chapter 1 or chapter 2. Sin is shown in chapter 3. Friends, are you following me? Yes. So before man sinned, God had a plan called God's plan for what? Man to be what? Healthy and well. So let's go to it. Let's break it down. Let's go to the breakdown. So G is for godly trust. Genesis 2:17 says what? And I want you guys to take up your health manual. Health manual. Come on, health manual. Let me see them. Up. And as I read, I want you guys to read along your health manual. Go find the text and read them in the health manual. So God says what? Godly trust. Of the tree of knowledge of good and thou shalt not eat of it. On the day that thou eatest what? Thou shalt not surely die. So they have to what? Trust God. Because God gave them an instruction to say what? Trust me. I am the one who have made this machinery called mankind. Trust me, and you shall be well. But if you're in disobedience, you shall sin and die. Are you following, friends? Yes. Open here. And God said, let there be what? Firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And God made a firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament and the waters which were above the firmament. So what did God do? God separated the water and the land. Some water in the sky, some water on the ground, and in between you had what? Fresh air. Friends, have you seen that? Yes. Fresh air. So was fresh air necessary for man to breathe, to stay alive? Yes! Daily, deeper daily exercise. Genesis 2:15 says what? And the Lord God took the man and put him to the garden and to dress it and keep it. So let me say this. Adam and Eve, they wasn't working. Working come after sin. But exercise was there before sin. Where do we get that? Yes. It's because of sin where we have to labor. And it's good for us to labor now. Yes. If we don't labor now, we're going to be in trouble. But it was never God's plan to have us laboring. 9 to 5, you have to go to the man at work, the man that disrespect you and no, never God's plan. But it was God's plan to have man exercise to keep him strong and healthy. S is for sunlight. Genesis 1:16 says, and God made two great lights. The greater light to rule the day and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. So God made the sun and the moon. And the sun was supposed to keep us healthy. You know sunlight is important? Yes, we're going to talk about vitamin D sometime later in the study. Vitamin D is important for your bone health. Friends, are you following me? Yes, it's important. And God made that for keep us healthy. P, proper rest. And God blessed the seventh day, hallelujah, and sanctified. Because in that he had what? Rested from all his work, which God had created and made. So God prescribed in this good book, rest for mankind. Yes, do you think God knows what he's doing? Yes, why? He's the maker, so he's the one who knows what? Maintain the health. Yes, my sister, I agree with you. And lots of water. Genesis 2:10. And a river went out of it to water the garden, and from thence it was parted and became unto 4 heads. You know your body is 2/3 of your body is water? Yes, you know, 2/3. And that's why you see I have my water bottle here. Because I'm losing weight as I'm talking to you. So I have to keep drinking, isn't that so? Yes, that was important. That was a part of God's plan. Always temperate. A. Genesis 2:6 says what? And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat. But the tree that knowledge of good and evil thou shalt what? Not eat of it, for the day thou eat of it thou shalt surely die. So let me explain temperance to you. Temperance, simply understood, means this. Whatever is good, you use it what? Moderately. And whatever is bad, you don't touch it. So let's say that again. Whatever is good, you use it what? Moderately. Whatever is bad, you don't touch it. That's true temperance. Now, this thing where people say, just take a little of this and a little of that. The Bible don't teach that. This good book don't teach that. This good book says it's bad, don't even touch it. Don't eat it at all. And if it's good, honey is good, but too much honey, as our pastor would say, your sugar diabetes, they cut off your big toe. That's exactly what our pastor would say. And he's right. It's only good. Yes, but in what? Moderation. And it's for nutrition. Oh, nutrition. Genesis 1:29. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree in which the fruit thereof yielded seed, to you it shall be for. So the original plan of God, the original one who wrote this book, made this body, prescribed what kind of diet. See, you guys are quite coming now. A plant-based diet. It's true. The good book says so, so I believe it. Isn't that so, friends? The Bible said that, so it must be true. No. God also gave man commandments. Genesis 2:6-7 says what? And the Lord commanded the man the garden of Eden that thou mayest eat free. So he gave man what? Commandments. So friends, the commandments in the good book are good for us. They are a circle of protection. They don't harm us, friends. Let me ask you a question. If I said to you, Sister Smith, don't walk across Mr. Jones' field because of bad mad over there, I command you not to do that. And we're in the country, so we know what we're talking about, right? And you decide to go down Mr. Jones' field with a bad bullet, and the good bullet running down. Whose fault is it? Why this? You disobeyed it? Commandment. So the commandment was to what? Protect you. So God gave us commandments to protect us. Next important point. God prescribed man as a social being. So friends, listen carefully, because I'm worried about what's going on in Jamaica. Genesis 12, 2, 18, 23, 24 says what? And the Lord God said, it is not good that a man be alone. I'll make him a help me. It's not good for me to be alone, so I have a wife. You hear me, friends? Yes. I never say I have a husband. I say I have a what? A wife. And that's how it's going to stay. Alright? And Adam said, this is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh, she shall be called woman. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. So brothers, let me tell you something straight up, brothers. If your wife run left you, run and catch her. You guys think I'm joking? The good book says so. It says what? Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife. So my brother, you hear me? He shall leave her, run and what? Catch her. You must cleave unto her as a primacy. Yes, she must cleave to you, but you're responsible to cleave to her. Because the good book says what? Says so. Friends, you understand that concept? It's an important principle, and that's why many marriages get ruined. Because husbands are too proud. If my wife run, she have run very fast. Because I'm catch her. Because I must be in obedience with that. And you think I'm joking? Pastor, know what I'm talking about. When I was migrating, my wife wanted to migrate. I never want to migrate. You know what I'm talking about, sis? I came to you guys for counseling. I never want to migrate. But she run. And she wants to migrate. Not because she don't love me. Because she wants to go to the greener pastures. And I what? Run behind her. Because I caught her, of course. I know why I run her down. Because the Bible says so. And I love being a father, I love being a husband. And I refuse to have my two daughters go with a father. So I swallowed my pride and I run her down. Because the good book says I must do it. Friends, are you understanding? Yes. Good book. So we discussed that a while. The world we live in is different from the world that God created. How is that so, friends? Friends, there's a war. And the Bible says, speaking of Lucifer, he wasn't the devil then. You were the model of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in what? Beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. But what happened? Every precious stone adorned you was beautiful. Handsome. I'll say what? We said tall, dark, and handsome, yeah? That's the word we use. That's what he was. Tall, dark, and handsome. But guess what? Went to his head. For you have said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will what? Exalt my throne above the stars of God. I'll be like the Most High. See, coveted what? Coveted God's throne. And said, I want to be what? I want to be, not only like God, but I want to be God. So he wanted to dethrone God and be God. And the Bible said there was a war in heaven. So when you say war in Jamaica, it's not only place war, that's not where war started. The war started where? In heaven. Michael as Jesus, Michael, he who is as God is. And his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought. And the Bible says, in Revelation 12:9, so the great dragon was cast out, the serpent of old, and called the devil and Satan. So that Lucifer was created perfect, and he turned himself into a devil. He was cast to the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Revelation 12:9. Therefore rejoice, O heavens, and you who dwell in them. But woe to Buff Bay. Woe to Jamaica. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea. Why? For the devil has come down to do what? Having great wrath, because he knows that he has a short time. So friends, as we said before, she ate of the fruit. As God indeed said, we shall not eat of every tree of the garden, Genesis 3:1. We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God has said what? Thou shalt not eat it, nor shalt thou touch it, lest thou what? I didn't say that don't touch it. So she made a mistake. She started to add to the word of God. But this word is what? Perfect. So what do we need to add to the manual? Nothing. So she made an error. She started to add to it. For God knows that in the day you eat the serpent's feet. Now, your eyes will open, and you shall be like God, knowing good and evil. Same game plan that the devil used. I want to be like the Most High. Friends, we must want to be like Jesus Christ only in character, but not in power and status. Because we are created and He is our creator. So do I want to be like Jesus? Yes! Also in character. I want to think like Jesus. I want to be kind like Jesus. I want to be loving like Jesus. I want to be gentle like Jesus. I want to walk like Jesus. I want to talk like Jesus. I want to see Jesus in me. That's what I want. But I don't want the poor, because no, the poor get to our head. We can't manage it. And we will never get it. So we need to humble ourselves and let Jesus Christ take care of us. Friends, death is a deceiver. And what was good and very good, and when the woman saw the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eye, and a tree of desire to eat on a why, she took of the fruit thereof and gave also her husband, and with her, and he did eat. You know what Adam says? He said, I love Eve so much. She ate the fruit and she went and died, but I can't do without her. And he ate. He knowingly ate. Brothers, we just stand like men. We need to run our house, not run around our house. You guys don't listen to me. As men, we need to run the house, not run around the house. It is godly order for the man to be in charge of the home. To be the man and be in charge of the family is a godly order. But he must go with kindness and compassion according to the good book. Friends, do you understand that? Not a tyrant, but loving and patient and kind and tender and compassionate. And brothers, when you do that, the wife will love you. And they'll love you. And they'll love you. You know why? They say, you're going to put me first before yourself. And that's how a woman trusts her heart to her husband. Amen. Not by strength, but that's how a woman trusts her heart to her husband. Knowing that, guess what? If the gunman coming through the window, he will stand in front of me. Be not hearing me. Amen. You're not hearing me, friends. I see you looking nervous there, like you want to run from the gunman. No, that's not what the Lord wants, friends. That's not what the Lord wants. So what are the consequences of sin? And they heard the voice of the Lord walk in the garden in the cool of the day, and Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord amongst the trees. So what was a good relationship broken down now? Man started to run from God instead of running towards God. A broken relationship with God. Now sin separated Adam and Eve from God. This separation caused disease of the spirit. Listen up, friends. The mind and the body. Oh, have things changed. God had a plan, was God's plan, and everything was what? Very good. So when sin comes, you know what? Broken relationship, friends. Have you seen that? Disease of the spirit, the mind, the body. Previously man spoke to God face to face. No man is what? Hiding from God. The spirit of man changed from trust to fear. Genesis 3:12 tells us what? Woman whom thou gavest me, she gave me of the tree. See, when God asked Adam if he had eaten the fruit, he said he blame me. And that's when the blame game starts. Husband blaming wife, wife blaming husband, everybody blaming God. And God is the only righteous one amongst the whole lot. Isn't that a calamity? Yes, because of sin. So sin brings about what? Social disease called what? Separation, marriage, and divorce. And tension. And when God spoke to Eve, she said what? The serpent you create. You create him. You create him. So we're blaming now. We're blaming God. That's the nature of sin. So harmony is gone. As I said before, friends, the mind and mind of mankind have changed. The instincts, emotion, desires were now what? Selfishness. I have a trick question. Let me see if you guys are ready for it. What's the opposite of bad? What's the opposite of light? What's the opposite of love? No, selfishness. And no one will catch you guys. And no one will catch you guys. Opposite of love is not hate, it's selfishness. And from selfishness come all other sins, including hate. So love was a binding factor. It went and was reduced to what? Selfishness. I don't like how my wife talk to me. I don't like how my husband talk to me. I want to eat what I want to eat. I don't want to do. Selfishness. That's not what God asks of us. No, friends. Sin results in what? Disease and what? And death. Sin spreads. Friends, are you following me? Yes. So what are we saying here? Romans 2:3-23 says what? For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. So let me ask a question. Sin is a cancer of our soul. So let's figure it out now, friends. In the physical sense, cancer is abnormal growth of cells, and cancer spreads, and cancer what? Yes. Sin in the spiritual sense is what? Cancer that what? Spreads and does what? Yes. So we're in trouble then. You know why we're in trouble? Because it says what? For all have sinned. Romans 3:23. So who has spiritual cancer? Me. Who has spiritual cancer? You. The person beside you, the person next side, the person up front, all of us. Pastor. All of us have what? Spiritual cancer. Sin. So we need a remedy, is that so? Yes. But thanks be to God, there is a remedy. God has provided a remedy. Amen. And I will put anything, make a separation between you, Satan, and the woman Eve, and between what? Your offspring and hers. Eve, Jesus shall what? Bruise the head of Satan, and Satan shall what? Strike Christ heel. So friends, you realize what the situation here? When spiritual cancer came about, was God taking us by surprise? No! A plan was in place already. Yes. And Jesus Christ says, send me. Yes. I'll go and do battle with that wretch. He's going to strike my heel, but I'm going to crush his head. Yes. So is there victory in Jesus? Yes. Yes. Yes, there's victory in Jesus, brothers and sisters. Yes. So the cure for sin, the cancer of the soul, is found in the everlasting gospel of Jesus Christ. Yes. And that's what we're here to bring with you, friends. Yes. Friends, I make no apology. I'm a Seventh-day Adventist committed Christian. I love Jesus. I shall push Jesus forward from now until I am in the grave or until I meet him in sin coming. No compromise. So the Bible is already man. We spoke about that earlier, friends, right? So in the Bible, we're going to find the cure. The Bible is a wonderful manual. Just as the most sophisticated man-made machines always have a user's manual, the same way God, our Creator, has prepared a what? Give us a wonderful user's manual so that what? We may all live a healthy life. Amen. Among the Bible doctrines, friends, here have over 1,000 supporting texts. I'm going to go through a lot of them in this series. And the Bible says in Exodus 16:26, I am the Lord your what? Healer. So true healing comes from God. Now the gospel, friends, the message of the scriptures are what? The knowledge and adoption of a healthy lifestyle is an integral part of the work of restoration of the gospel, with the purpose of enjoying what? Abundant life, both in quality and what? Quantity. In order to better serve God and our fellow human beings. Amen. Friends, it's important for us to realize this point here. The gospel restores man how? Spiritually, how again? Mentally. How again? Physically. And how again? Socially. Christ's ministry targeted the whole person. He healed the body, taught to the mind, and preached to the spirit. That's the benefit. So friends, we're going to wrap up now. I have just about 10 more slides and we're going to wrap up. We don't want to go down this morning. I think we're making the point. The Bible gives 7 reasons why the use of harmful substances such as tobacco are displeasing to God. I'm going to go through them now. Now, A, the use. I want you guys to realize something. Where are we going for instruction as it relates to our health? You realize that's what we're doing? Alright, so let's go. 1 Corinthians 3:6 says what? Do you not know that you are the temple of God and that the Spirit of God dwells in you? If anyone defiles the temple of God, God will destroy you, for the temple of God is holy. Which temple are you? So does this good book instruct us that this body is the temple of God? Yeah. And we need to care for it in that regard? Yeah. I'm going to come back to this point again because it's so good, I'm going to say it twice. B, nicotine is an addictive substance that enslaves people. Listen, friends. Yeah. Romans 6:16 says that we become servants to whomever, whatever we heal ourselves. To Tobacco users are slaves to nicotine. Jesus said, you shall worship the Lord your God and him only you shall serve. Matthew 4:10. Let me explain, let me make it point. Think about this, friends. If you go to work and you work hard, but you end up taking the money buying cigarettes, who are you slave to? Cigarettes. Hunger will kill you. You're smoking. The wife expects some money to take care of the kids. You're smoking. Who is your master then? Cigarette. Does God want that for us? No, friends. God doesn't want that for us. He says, you shall worship the Lord your God and him only shall you serve. We can't serve cigarettes. The tobacco habit is unclean. 2 Corinthians 6:17 says what? Come out from among them and be ye separate, says the Lord. Do not touch what is unclean, I will receive you. Later this week we're coming up. I'm going to show you a picture of somebody's lung smoke. It looks what? Black. Look like tar. Is that clean? No! The word of God says we mustn't touch anything that's unclean. And if we smoke and don't become unclean, we're what? In violation of God's commandment. His instructions. D. The use of harmful substances waste money. You know what the word of God says in Isaiah. Why do you spend money for what is not bread? I don't imagine that. You don't go for bread but you're not buying tobacco. Why are you spending money for what is not useful, purposeful? We are God's stewards of the money that's given to us. It is required in stewards that one be found faithful, 1 Corinthians 4:2. So if we are using God's money, friends, to buy tobacco, we're doing what?
Being unfaithful.
In violation of what the instructions God gives us. Because we must be good stewards of all what? His resources. E. The use of harmful substances weakens our ability to discern the promises of the Holy Spirit. Very important. And we have a lecture just on this one point alone. Abstain from fleshly lusts which war against the soul. 1 Peter 2:11. The use of harmful substances is a fleshly lust. So friends, when you are addicted to these cigarettes, you can't perceive the Spirit of God clearly. Friends, are this making sense? Yes. It's stranded, lustful, physical nature of man. And deadens the what? Spiritual nature of man. And we need to speak to God in a spiritual sense, yes? Yes. The use of harmful substances shortens the life. Science has confirmed that the use of tobacco can dramatically shorten the life. Cause heart disease, cause cancer, cause gangrene in your foot, you lose your toe, you lose your foot. Isn't that so? Yes? This breaks God's command against killing. Even though it is slow murder, it is still murder. One of the best ways to postpone your funeral is to quit using tobacco. Now, many of you guys here don't smoke. Some of you guys here smoke. I know some of you guys here smoke. I know. You don't have to tell me, but I know. And many of you guys here know people who smoke. When you're smoking, it's like you're digging your grave, friends, with every puff. Isn't that so? Yes, it is. Your body is the temple of God. I will discuss that before, but I said it was so nice, I'm going to say it a second time. Your body is the temple of God. So imagine that. You go to church and you start writing graffiti on the wall. Does that make sense? Would you write graffiti on this wall? Why? Talk to me now, why? Yeah, this is the house of God. You can't put graffiti on that, on the house of God. So when you smoke cigarettes, what are you doing? You're desecrating what? The temple of God. So the Bible gives us good instructions, friends, in righteousness and righteous living. Friends, your shot of cigarettes, God can set you free. And we have much more to study, friends. But time won't allow for this morning. But I want to see you guys back this evening at 5:30. And friends, even though my appeal to you is this: try Jesus. He's the answer to your every need. Love this good book. Love this Bible. Love this health manual. Because in this book is instruction in righteousness. So friends, I want to see you back this evening to discuss a pot of cook. And we're going to see, I want to ask a question. If I just put pure green banana in the pot, is that a good pot? Eh? We have to come back later and say, oh, we're going to balance the pot. We're going to balance the pot. Alright, friends? And then we'll look at the spiritual application and we'll balance that pot. May God bless and keep us. We're going to pray and we're going to close off. And I want to see you guys at what time? 5:30. I want to see you guys. Did you understand the message? Yes. Is it clear? Yes. Bring a friend, come. Alright, friends? Yes. Bring a friend, come. Amen? Amen. Alright, shall we meet for prayer? And then we're going to leave by singing out our theme song, alright? As we break, we're going to break singing our theme, but we're going to pray and break singing our theme song. Shall we pray? Lord God our Father, we're indeed grateful that your message came forth with clarity and power and conviction. Lord, you have created us and we are fearfully and wonderfully made. And you have given us a beautiful man. Oh Lord, what a sweet book, Lord. Yes. That instructs our life and lead us into righteousness, righteous living, spiritually clear, mentally clear, physically strong, and spiritual discernment, oh Lord. Thank you for Jesus Christ and thank you for this book that you have blessed us with, that shows us the path to heaven and a life that's purposeful even here on earth. Lord, we pray and ask you to forgive us of all our sins. May we take your words to heart. May we commit ourselves to this journey for the next 2 weeks, from the 14th of July to the 28th of July. Let us purpose in our heart not to miss a sermon, miss a lecture. And Lord, as we said before, my first word is my word now. We are here to serve the people of Buff Day and environment. May you bless us to this end. God, we ask that you, your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.